Well, hi there, gang. Here we are in week 2 of the great 2020 quarantine. And people have said to me, gee, I'd like to have a tour of the Toy Soldiers Forever Toy Soldier Studio. So I thought this would be a perfect time on this beautiful spring day to do a little virtual tour. So let's head on in. This little shed, it's about a 10 by 12 shed, was here when I moved in. And when I moved in, half of this wall right here was just a big gaping hole. The former owner used to store his motorcycles out here. So since then, I've done some improvements. I've installed window boxes, shutters, this all year round bunting, this jolly bunting. I got my beautiful rose bush, which is going to look great a little later on this year. I got my big cast iron cannon door guards and my happy Hessian who's here to greet visitors. So let's head on in and take a look. Oh, here we go. Many, many, many happy hours are whiled away in here, surrounded by many of my childhood joys. Here's some toy soldiers that Susan got me for Christmas. Look, they're all in yoga positions. That's kind of cool. A battleship that I made in my wood shop. A 5-board bench that I made in my wood shop. Oh, look, it's the Johnny Eagle Lieutenant 45 that I had as a kid. Yes, you're going to see a lot of firearms out here, including this Civil War pistol like the one that my dad got me for Christmas when I was a little kid. And up here are buildings and bridges that I've made in 54 millimeter to go with my Civil War guys. There's the Monocacy blockhouse right there. Ooh-wee. And here's that's the hat I had when I traveled to Gettysburg with my dad way back in 1962. This is the handmade Burnside Bridge that I made about 10 years ago. Glassed-in display cases that I made out in the shop. This is going to have my William Britton's Civil War regiments in it. Got Lewis Marks Civil War figures here with, look, a little figurine of Lewis Marks himself, the great man who started it all for me. Crazy little wind-up tank. Johnny Reb cannon. Oh, look at that. I could never afford one of these as a kid. I picked that one up for 18 bucks at the local flea market. More little toy soldiers, these Civil War guys from Franklin Mint. Frederick Ray soldier prints that I got on that trip to Gettysburg with my dad. And lots and lots and lots of William Britton's artillery. Ooh, I love artillery. In this new case are my paper soldiers. Down here are the Whitmans. They're fairly modern. Then the antique McLaughlins. Look at those. Look at the detail on those. They're all Franco-Prussian War. And then very new Walkerloo, made by Chris Walker in France, paper soldiers. These are really nice. Nice animation, and they're very whimsical too, and the uniforms are absolutely accurate. Down here, oh boy, we got the rifle rack full of childhood weapons, including the Marks Tommy gun. Oh, many a war I fought in the backyard with this baby. Ready? Oh yeah, that brings back memories. This chair where I sit and do a lot of reading and listening to the radio. Oh, let's see. Oh, the old skull collection. No boy's hideaway is complete without a skull collection. Nice print of these McLaughlin toy soldiers, the old bulletin board. And my most recent project, some World War II pillboxes that I've been working on. These are all made of styrofoam and plastic. So that gives you a pretty good idea of how I like to spend a lot of my time, my leisure time, out here in the Toy Soldier Studio, just enjoying life, surrounded by my childhood. Hey, thanks a lot for coming along, and we'll do something else later on. So take care and stay home. Observe this quarantine, my friends. Flatten the curve. All right, bye-bye.